It's that time of year to get away from the red and the green, but that doesn't mean that you can't still dress up your home with a lot of beautiful flowers. So joining us now is Peter Grantis of Flowers of the World. Welcome.
Thank you, Jane.
I wish we had smell-o-vision. The smell in here is absolutely intoxicating. That's kind of the point this time of year.
That is the point. You get rid of the pine and the other holiday smells. Now you want something that's fragrant and sweet to replace that smell in your home.
Well, and obviously we had more of a kind of a mellower smell with the flowers during the Christmas season, because really you don't want to take away from the smell of the food and all of those other wonderful
Absolutely not.
things.
We don't usually suggest a fragrant flower with food and wine. It takes away from everything.
Okay, let's start here. We're talking
Yes.
about kind of the rustic look. Very clever with the container.
Yes, we have wire with magnolia inserted inside, a beautiful arrangement of Pave amaryllis, and around Dusty Miller, which is a soft silvery white.
And you recommend using kind of a silvery accent with your bouquets or flower arrangements
Very
this
nice.
time of year.
Very nice for the winter. Really beautiful, and adds a little texture to it as well.
All right, and then let's move on and talk about more of a contemporary modern look. These containers are really birch, so you're still getting that kind of wintry feel.
Right. Something typically you see the birch trees around, and now we have the birch bark around the container. Here we're working with a soft pink, and again we have that silvery white color to add a little texture to it. Beautiful orchids.
And the white is supposed to kind of represent snow in a certain way?
Snow and the new year, and it's nice and pure, and also goes in many different environments.
And roses, of course, never are out of style.
Right, always in.
But again, you've got this little birch kind of effect up here.
Yeah, we have a little detail of the birch log, which picks up on the container, breaks it up a little bit, and adds a nice texture to it.
Now, could somebody do this at home by simply taking a glass vase of some sort and putting the birch around?
Yes, that's why we showed it this way. It's a simple rectangle vase with a birch band, and then we placed a beautiful cluster of white calla lilies. Anybody could do it at home.
Well,
Sure.
most people could, but I think that's really lovely. Thank you. Now let's move on to when you're talking about a hostess gift, because we go to a lot of parties still. There's a lot going on. You've brought you're not giving just a bouquet here. You're giving it in
a container
of some sort. Why is that?
Well, maybe somebody doesn't have the appropriate container for the flower. So if we choose the right container and the right flower, it's a great gift just to get and enjoy immediately. Maybe you want to put it on a dining table or a coffee table or a side table, and it's ready to go.
And I'm noticing that you're continuing again with that silver theme with all of the containers.
We think it's great for the new year. It's appropriate and works in so many different environments.
You have hydrangeas up here with, again, what are these?
Silver Brunia. Beautiful,
so pretty.
Beautiful flower, great little shape, breaks the snowball white of the hydrangea, and adds a really nice touch to it.
And what is this with this lovely little kind of dusty rose color?
French ranunculus. Very sweet, very pretty for the new year. I think it's a beautiful flower.
And of course, this is my favorite flower of all time,
Absolutely.
peonies. Now, I didn't think they were going to be in season until the spring.
We bring them in from New Zealand this time of the year. They have opposite season, so we have the luxury of having them right now, and it's really a magnificent flower.
So if you're ready to put the poinsettias aside, then this white and silver would be great themes for
Absolutely.
heading into the new year.
Most wonderful.
Peter, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Happy 2011
Happy
to you.
holiday.
All righty.